Bump it. Twist it. Bob it. What was the other one? Pull it.
Pull it.
Yell. There was a yell one.
That game is a guilty pleasure. I won't play the yell one though.
You won't? I love yelling at inanimate objects.
That's psycho.
Pop it. Scream. Scream again. Keep screaming.
Motherfucker.
Fuck you, Pop it.
Walk around acting like Adam West.
Nobody messes with Adam Wee.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Smoking Table, episode 27. I'm Dre.
And I'm Jay.
I'm Derek the Jedi.
And today we got a pretty good show for you today. Today we're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about our awesome video game idea. We're going to talk about us expanding our Smoking Table ordeals. We're going to get into the smoking. We're expanding to what we're calling the Smoking Table Network, which will include individual blogs by all of us in the areas that we find most interesting. So we'll expand on all of that, but at first we're going to go ahead and get into weed news. And I'm actually kind of excited about this because I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like I'm pretty good at connecting the dots. So when I had this thought and then found like a day later that somebody else had the same thought, because I actually posted something on our Facebook page, and then a day later I found this from Bill Monroe, who's connected to Normal of Florida. He's connected to the Regulate Florida page. He's known around as Brother Bill, and he's talking about the medical marijuana laws that are being implemented in Florida and how they are eerily similar to what Ohio was trying to do on the ballot.
Yeah.
But this is the Florida lawmakers trying to kind of create a monopoly. And basically what he's saying is, that right now, between the CBD oil that they have going on right now and then the right to try bill, you're still talking about roughly 15,000 at the most patients for these 5 monopolies that Florida has created, giving only 5 licenses to 5 different regions.
That's crazy.
But what he's also saying, which I didn't think about, was that when Amendment 2 actually passes, that and would at that point they could, instead of implementing Amendment 2's Amendment 2 left it open to how they want to implement it. Okay. So they can basically just bring it into what's already there and expand the monopoly for the 5 companies that they've already given the license to. Not give any more licenses, just let them expand, because each one of them had to have a minimum growth property of like 40 or 400,000 plants with room to expand. And they already have their $5 million bond that they had to have, plus already paid their $65,000 fee. So they've pretty much driven out the market already, because as a small business, in all fairness, you can't come in and, even if they opened the market, you would have to be under the same scrutiny. And where are you going to get $65,000 for just the application fee?
Exactly. That'd be crazy.
For an application fee?
So pretty much like this. Okay, but they can only do it for the 5 different kinds of things, right? So it's not just open to everybody. It's only
those 5 growers would be allowed to grow, even if it expands to full strength, which they're trying to expand to full strength marijuana right now for the terminally ill where you have to get like a notification from 2 different doctors that you have less than a year to live, which is fucking bullshit because who wants to hear a diagnosis like that twice?
Exactly. That would suck. And like, why a year? Like if you know you're gonna have, I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like in a year, that's the last ditch effort. It's just not even gonna help.
You have to be terminally ill. Like you have to basically be on your deathbed
Before they...
to be able to smoke marijuana. Like who is on their deathbed that is healthy enough to put a fucking joint to their lips?
Exactly. Who would want to? Like if you're...
What?
The last thing I'm thinking about
You have to be
doing if I'm
dying
dying
to
is to
weed
smoke
here?
weed.
Here?
If Amendment 2 passes. It's one of the things. There's the other ones though.
So,
But I mean, I post this article on our Facebook page, so I mean, if you want to read it in complete depth, I mean, I definitely recommend it. But it was definitely something that was roaming around in my head for a while. And the other thing that Brother Bill actually posted that I liked was to show the contrast in how like astronomical Florida's registration fees are compared to other states. I mean, we are far and beyond the highest registration fee for the 28 applications that they got overall. They made $1.8 million off of it.
Holy fuck.
Because it was $65,000 a piece, whether or not you got the license. You don't get that money back.
Just non-refundable application fees.
Yeah. And I mean, he even like broke it down. I mean, compared to Colorado is what, 6,000, between 6,000 and 15,000 for dispensaries and 1,000 for cultivators. Illinois is 5,000 for dispensaries, 25,000 for cultivators. Nevada is 5,000 for dispensaries or cultivators. Connecticut is 1,000 for dispensaries and 25,000 for cultivators. DC is 5,000 for dispensaries and 5,000 for the cultivators as well. That's the proposed amendment right now. It hasn't passed yet. Washington State is like $250.
Damn.
And Hawaii is like 20,000.
Hawaii's though sounds like it's really thought out well. Like
Yeah.
$20,000 for dispensary, you get $18,000 back if it's unsuccessful. So you're only losing $2,000 if you don't succeed at getting a license.
Yeah, Hawaii's been really good at, not scamming people and just taking your money regardless of whether or not you actually get anything out of it.
And see, that's smart. Because Hawaii's like, yeah, we're going to make money off of this, but if, you don't get what you want, we're not going to get what we want out of it.
But Florida is just $65,000 flat out, and you have to have a $5 million bond. Like, I mean, no small business is going to be able to thrive out of that.
No. It's going to suck.
So, I mean, that's how they keep the monopoly in business. Because, I mean, it's much cheaper to expand that than it is to, try to come up with, as a mom and pop, $65,000 and hope and pray you get approved. And then if you get approved, try to get a $5 million bond.
Now, those five conglomerates, they got it, right? They're in there. They're good. Now, can they open up as many dispensaries as they want, or is it they got to pay each time for another new dispensary?
I don't think they're allowed to even expand dispensaries. I think that they cultivate and dispense in the same location.
Oh, man. Because, eventually if they're able to, expand the dispensaries, then it could be like franchising. Like, franchise your own weed shop.
That's still, though, that's I don't agree with that. That's shitting on, free enterprise.
Yeah.
And for, Florida to be the red state that it is, the Republican state with a Democrat problem. They are working their asses off to make sure that nobody but who they want makes money off of this.
Florida's a pretty fucked up state.
Florida, hoo-boo.
So shout out to Bill Monroe for stroking my suspicions, because I mean these articles are actually very well written, and like I said, they're up on the Smoking Table Facebook page. If you guys want to check them out, I totally recommend it. But moving on.
Moving on. To.
Are we gonna do the video I gave idea already? I think that should come later in the show. That's pretty big. That's gonna be some mind-blowing shit right there.
Yeah, it is. So let's go into music.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Alright,
I
so
music.
I was thinking about something earlier because I was listening to a playlist on Spotify.
Okay.
And I'm not going to go into details about the playlist, but let's just say it was a bunch of 90s and early 2000s depressing women music about their problems. So, yeah. So I listened and I didn't hear any Alanis Morissette, but I heard, what was that song? I can't remember.
Bitch by Tracy Bonham. Was that one?
Yeah, that one. Okay, so that one came on, and I was like, okay, I'm done with this playlist. I can't listen to this shit anymore. It's driving me crazy. So I walk over to the tablet, I look at it, and I'm like, all right, let me see what other song is next. So I click it. Bills by Destiny's Child is like two songs away. I'm like, all right, I guess I gotta listen to this song. So I play that song, and I'm listening to it. I'm like, this feels like listening to Waterfalls. So I was like, oh my god, I love TLC. So like this whole little expansion got me to where I was like, TLC is awesome. I was like, man, I'm sad that Left Eye died. Then I was like, wait a minute, what if T-Boz died and Left Eye lived? Then Left Eye and Chili would have made a group together and they would have been like amazing. Which got me to thinking, huh?
I thought you said Chili and... No, you said T-Boz and Left Eye.
No, I said Chili. No, yeah, T-Boz and Left Eye. C dies. My bad. Thank you for remembering that. Chili sucked. Alright, so Chili died. But then that got me thinking, I'm like, what would happen if like a lot of other people didn't die? Like, I mean, if Aaliyah didn't die, would she be like the top bitch right now? Like better than everybody else? Like Nicki Minaj would have came out and Aaliyah would have slapped her and Nicki Minaj would have not came out and we would have been done with that. And we wouldn't have stupid fucking songs like fucking Anaconda and shit like that.
Oh my god.
Dude, if Aaliyah was still alive, like, cause she, like, died right before or, like, right at the point where, like, Justin Timberlake and Timbaland started working. Like, Aaliyah and Timbaland on, like, tracks, and Justin Timberlake on tracks together.
That would have been sick.
That
Instead of Nelly
amazing.
Furtado,
Furtado.
whatever her name is.
Potato.
Oh, Aaliyah and JT. What?
That would have been amazing.
That would have been the shit. Man.
I always wanted to wonder, like, how would it be, like, if Jimi Hendrix was still alive?
Jimi Hendrix.
What if he
I don't know.
What if he never overdosed?
I don't know, because he could have been a couple of different ways. Like he could have been like a Mick Jagger right now.
That's what he probably would have had to do. I think that's how you survive that time to be still relevant.
Yeah, because 70s.
Yeah, that
Shit.
music was, Jimi Hendrix died at the right time for that genre.
Yeah, I don't think he would have appreciated the new Woodstock either.
No, he would have been upset with a lot of things.
What is the new Woodstock now?
They had it in like what was it, early 2000s? Where they did the anniversary of Woodstock and they brought it back for that one show.
Willie Nelson was there.
Yeah.
I think they had one in the 90s with Nirvana. They did that. The fucking...
I don't know if Nirvana was on Woodstock.
Maybe.
That was like, Woodstock was like people like Grateful Dead and...
Well, no, the 90s, I mean, the early 2000s one, was it the 90s or the early 2000s? I think it's the early 2000s that they alright. Jeez, we have to look this up.
I imagine if Jimi Hendrix had survived, just stayed alive, he'd probably be like Prince by now.
Like really quiet?
Like really quiet and just...
Hey,
everybody, I'm Jimi Hendrix.
Purple Haze.
Okay, it was Woodstock 99. is what it was.
That's the last
it was
one.
Early 2000, it was 99.
That's when it got bad. People died or some
Yeah,
shit.
it was the 30th anniversary.
No.
And it was, I mean, the lineup isn't what the old...
Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, Kid Rock,
Hachu!
Dave Matthews Band.
ICP? Was that what's still?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Muse. I hate Muse.
But I mean, I don't think Jimmy would want to be alive right now.
No.
That wouldn't be
Especially if
anything
ICP was at Woodstock. Yeah, I think he'd try to overdose on some other drug again.
And, you know, since you didn't say it, I will say. Because actually, when we brought this up, we thought that you were going to say Kurt Cobain. And I actually watched like this interview today with David Grohl that was like very, very intriguing because we were wondering like about if he had survived, what would have been the future of Foo Fighters. And the funny thing is that Dave always, like the interview I was watching today, he always had the songs. Like he wrote those songs. He actually did demo tapes of those songs where he played all the instruments himself before the Nirvana days.
Yeah.
So Foo Fighters was inevitable.
Yeah. He was always going to do it at some point.
Yeah.
Kurt just, in his words, you know, thrusted him into it. Like he didn't have a choice at that point because Nirvana ended so abruptly.
Do you think grunge music would still be popular?
Right now?
No.
No.
Because, I mean, even the grunge bands that survived, I mean...
Like Seether. I think Seether's like a grunge. They try.
I mean, like, I feel like the closest thing that you're going to get to a grungy success is, like, Chevelle.
Mm. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Chevelle. Because what's that other... I get another band mixed up with Chevelle all the time.
Or, like, Puddle of Mud.
The first time I heard fucking...
Puddle Mud's grungy. There you go. I think that's a douche.
The first time I ever heard that She Fucking Hates Me song, it was... The artist label was Nirvana. And I thought it was Nirvana because I had other songs by Nirvana on my phone. And it sounded just like them, so I never questioned it.
Yeah. Psycho gives me that feeling, too. Psycho is definitely a Nirvana song. I think that Courtney Love sold off some songs to Puddle of Mud.
Probably. I used to think Puddle of Mud was Edge from WWE. Like when he's not wrestling, he's a musician. Yeah,
I see it.
Yeah, right.
I definitely see it.
Man. So alright, so yeah, you completely threw us off there because we had like this whole thing thought out earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it out. I thought like an ice cube.
What if Snoop Dogg died
When?
Tupac lived?
Oh.
Oh, nobody said anything about bringing Tupac back. I wouldn't want Tupac to come. I mean, I think that part. I think people would try to destroy Tupac if Tupac was back. I think that Tupac would have been. This is at this point in time, at these days and age, like Tupac would have been really politically active and would have riled a lot of people up, and they would have took his ass out.
Yeah, probably. Black Lives Matter. Tupac would have gone ham on that.
So I mean,
I kind of felt like Tupac would just kind of be like Dr. Dre by now. You know, just chilling.
Ice Cube doing kid movies.
Yeah. Tupac be doing Disney movies. That'd be cool.
I would want Tupac if I wanted Tupac on anything. Like if I had to scan the TV networks and like put Tupac somewhere, I would want him on Mike Tyson's cartoon.
That'd be awesome. He's like Mike Tyson's assistant while doing the mysteries. What's up, Tupac?
Hi, Tupac.
Mike Tyson gonna kick your ass one day.
Hi, Tupac.
I heard you. I can't do it, Mike. I can't do an accent.
Wait, I have to find like an S in a sentence. Hold on. Fucking.
I watched Tupac host Family Feud.
I'm sure.
Tupac hosting Family Feud.
Yeah.
No, man, no.
Oh,
No,
Tupac,
don't do that
you're
to him.
Thaffy.
I think that he would be in movies. I think he would have been. I think he would have went back to acting.
That's
Because now he would have been that. He would have been that Denzel role.
Yeah. Because he was doing movies before he died.
The old thug and the old crooked cop. And
That's what I was thinking about. When if Aaliyah didn't die, we would have got Cradle to the Grave too.
yeah, but you probably would have also got Romeo Must Die too.
That's the movie I was thinking, not Cradle to the Grave. That was DMX. Romeo Almost Died too. That's the
Jet
sequel
Li,
I
yeah.
wanted. Yeah, with Jet Li. I would have loved a sequel to that. They got married and had a little Asian black child. Jaden Smith could have played him. I feel like Jaden Smith didn't take like full effectiveness of his adorableness as a child. Like he literally could have got so many more roles and then grew up to become what he is now.
He got really weird really fast.
Yeah, he did.
Ego.
Like I mean, and I get it because I mean puberty makes all of us a little weird, right? But reel him in just a little. I mean,
I always had a weird conspiracy that when Will Smith did I Am Legend, like he got into method acting and the movie fucked him up mentally. Because that's around the time when Jaden Smith started getting weird. So I feel like Will Smith was probably at home and would like leave. And let Jaden Smith be all alone and like feel weirdness. Growing up.
because that I want to go home sequence from the Karate Kid was believable.
It's really believable.
Like there's memes and gifs all over the fucking place about that motherfucker.
So I feel like Will maybe left Jaden in places by himself so he could think a lot and feel like he was alone.
He cracked.
He cracked him. Yeah, he's broken. And then he realized what he did and was like, sorry, do what you want to do.
No, man. I mean, like, kids are like, you gotta have them on that retractable dog leash as far as like their confidence and self-esteem. Like, I mean, you gotta let them, give them some line, but know when to reel them in.
When your son becomes the Louis Vuitton women's wear motto for 2016, that's a little reeling in you need to do.
Like,
He looked good in that skirt, though.
Come on, Jaden.
Come on, Jaden, take that skirt off.
Jaden!
Watch him grow up. You know what I'm waiting for with Jaden Smith, though? Before he dies, I need this. Men in Black 4.
where
Where
Jay brings in his son.
Yep.
His
That
son
has
will
to
be
happen.
what? M?
Yep. Yep. Son has to come in. Then I'll be happy.
And everybody calls him Baby J.
Yeah, Baby J.
Like we're predicting Men in Black 4 right
Men in
now.
Black 4. They can't make any more. And then Tommy Lee. Did he ever have a kid? Tommy Lee Jones had a daughter.
Yeah.
His daughter's banging.
Agent
K. I think her name is Katie.
Agent S.
Shit.
I don't know.
Men in Black 4. There you go. You're welcome.
Speaking of creating stuff for people, that's a perfect segue into our amazingness. That is, you know what? We're putting this on here now because it's so amazing. Because we are somebody's going to get in touch with Rockstar about this. We got to get in touch with Rockstar about this.
It was sending them emails after email after email.
Yeah, burp.
And then call. But yeah, so pretty much GTA 6. Let it out.
Let it go.
Let it go. can't anymore. Let her go. I still can't remember the goddamn song.
I can't. I watched it a million times with my sisters. They can't fucking remember it all.
You can't hold me back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, you get it?
Alright.
The cold never bothered me. I can't.
The cold never bothered me anyway. There we go. We're good.
Music.
Alright, so the concept for this game is basically picture the online world of GTA 5. So, I mean, this is basically like a GTA 5.5. Rockstar, hit us up. We can make this happen. Alright, so think about the online world of GTA 5. In your online lobby where you have your houses and your cars and stuff, you have 12 players. Or 16.
16 seems better.
Yeah, 16. Okay. In this world, though, you also have 500 AI players. You know, virtual players. You know, the people you steal cars from, the people that you rob at the grocery store. Those people. The police officers. But in this world, the AI people have artificial intelligence to defend themselves. So what happens is when you rob a store or when you hit somebody, basically you cause the AIs to attack you. When you get on wanted level, you alert the cops and all the AIs start attacking you. Now, you have 500 AIs in this board. What you do when you start the warning level, not only do they start attacking you, but every hour on the hour in the GTA time mode, you get 10 more AIs added to the board, and somebody else in the board gets a warning level so that the AI start attacking them as well. So at this point, once you get warning levels, you either have to kill all of the AIs in the board or go and hide somewhere until you lose your warning level. Everybody in the board's houses will be available to all the what are called humans, which are all the online people, so that you can use them as safe houses. You also get to communicate with each other. You can also plot out plans in order to take out the AIs, because that's how you earn your money, is by killing them or, you know, other conventional means like robbing stores and stuff, which still alert them.
Yeah.
And what you can do is basically plot and set up traps for them. So, you know, you have all these same weapons and vehicles that you would have in GTA 5. And I mean, you can all meet up somewhere where you have, you know, snipers on the roof and choppers with missiles and tanks. And then shoot one of the AIs in order to set off the warning. And as they pour in, just take them all out.
So pretty much, it's like turning GTA into a giant MMORPG. Because you create groups. You have your group. You guys can all meet at a safe house. It'd be such a huge idea. It'd be so amazing because you'd be able to... Like, nowadays, people are into the gaming where you sit there and have to strategize with people through the headset. So you would literally sit there, strategize, be like, all right, you got one guy who's a pilot. He has a bunch of planes and shit and helicopters. So he drops you guys off on the roof. You got snipers on the roof. You got one guy who sadly has to be the guy on the ground.
But he can have a tank.
He can have a tank, yeah. And you just start the shit off, and then everyone starts busting in. Then, like, you can progress through levels, and after you kill the 500, you can go up to another one.
Yeah, go up to 1,000. I mean, it's great because... Excuse me.
Soda's kicking your ass.
Yeah, it is. Because, like, you get to basically work together and strategize, and there's so much room for mistake. Because, I mean, you can be going to set up and hit one of the cars and set off the AIs to attack you, and you're in the wrong fucking spot.
Exactly.
And then you gotta, like, you know, either try to make it to the spot or get to a safe house to lose the warning level before the hour so that somebody else doesn't get a warning level. So it's basically like instead of being like, you know, your typical zombie game or something like that, you know, it's really just it's actual humans versus artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
It's the droids taking over.
That'd be so amazing.
That sounds awesome.
So yeah, we gotta pitch this to GTA.
So like they're like drones or fighting robots.
Like they're real people. Okay, hang on. The way I picture this.
No, they are made to look like. I mean, like in the game, you know, they're made to look like you and everything, but they are artificial intelligence.
Like
we're real humans.
I thought about like the Matrix.
Yeah.
I just thought of like synths. Right?
Yeah, like there you go. There's a good reference.
Exactly.
But at any point in time,
They can just fuck you up.
Yeah, because I mean, and then like, because think about it, like you can just arrive into like a world, and all of a sudden somebody's warning level goes off, and you got to go and help them, because if not, it spreads.
Yeah, and you gotta stop it from spreading.
This sounds so fucking cool.
It'd be amazing.
I'm about to have like a stroke.
You know what I was thinking about earlier too? Is that once you start like when the shit hits the fan and everything's going, you gotta get rid of all 500. You get like a limit, like say like a 7-day limit. Like say you guys start an attack, you kill the people in that area, and you guys all escape, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now the rest know what's up and whatever. So now like it's a little harder. So any little thing you do, it triggers them easier. So you gotta be a little bit more careful as you trigger them more and more and get away from it.
See.
So it gets more challenging.
So are you like on an island?
I was thinking more like, as the time passes, they just get more aggressive. Like, I mean, it's like, you know, you hit one and you get like 20 of them that are in that immediate area that may come after you.
Yeah.
But if you don't kill them within the hour and somebody else gets a warning level, they start coming at you faster, plus start coming at the other person.
So then you're just gonna add more people to the map.
Yeah.
Did your guy have to sleep?
What?
Does he have to sleep?
No,
you gotta try to make it to a safe house so that you can remove your warning level, or you just gotta try to take them all out.
Yeah.
But what if you have to sleep? Like, what if there's like a hardcore mode or some shit?
You gotta sleep.
You have to sleep and you have to hire a bodyguard and shit?
Whoa.
One of those things.
Sidetracking for a second. When I was younger, I came up with this huge game that was like The Sims, but more in depth. Like every time you left your house on the Sims game to go to work, you had to make sure you grabbed your wallet because you could get pulled over, and if you didn't have your license with you, you were screwed. And when you went to work, you actually had to do mini games to stay productive and actually earn your money for that day or get sent home. You know? So I came up with this huge game that was so elaborate that like people would never want to play. It was in real time too. So like
In real time, dude?
it was real time.
You have to do mini games for 8
Yeah.
hours of real time.
Yeah. Well, my thought process behind it was like, okay, you wouldn't have to do 8 hours of direct mini games. You could do like your phone would alert you a mini game every hour or whatever.
Yeah,
Or you know, back then it was only on the PlayStation because I didn't have a phone that could do that. But as I grew older, I kept thinking about the game because I thought it would be such a cool game to be 24/7 real life in a fucking game. You know?
So you're literally living a double life.
Living a double life. Yeah. Because every time I play The Sims, I build myself I don't build an elaborate huge house. I build a nice house. Something I would enjoy. Something I would want to live in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Maybe.
You live realistically in virtual reality.
Yes. I do.
That's awesome.
And I don't cheat. Every time I play The Sims, I never cheat. I go to work, I build up my charisma, I do everything.
Yeah.
I get a family. I play the game legit, like hardcore.
MLG.
And,
That's awesome.
yeah, dude, it's amazing, bro. That's why I can't play The Sims, because then I forget about reality. But going back to what we were talking about, the GTA game, you know, I would love that. It'd be really cool.
I think it would be awesome.
My God.
I think Rockstar can make that fairly easily over GTA 5. I think they could make it over as a DLC
Yeah, that'd be cool.
and just
Or a
make
mod.
a shit ton of money off of it and give us some.
And to pressure you, GameStop, to pressure you, Rockstar, on Saints Row, they had a free mode where all the bad guys in the game came and attacked you at one time. It wasn't very intricate and it was really horrible, but they tried. You guys could beat them.
Saints Row is...
Saints
It
Row
just
just got
declined.
ridiculous. It's just like,
It
what's the
declined
most
for me.
insane thing you could possibly do? Oh, let's go to hell. Okay.
Like 1 was normal, like it was fucking...
1 was normal, 2
And then
was...
2 was kind of normal, and then 3, you're the president of the United States.
4 was the president with
What the
superpowers.
fuck was 3?
3 was its last... It was when it crossed the line. It didn't just jump the line, it crossed it slowly, because 2 was a little comical, 3 was comical but still had the gangsta storyline, and then 4 was just ridiculous.
Yeah, because
It's Crash Bandicoot.
aliens.
Yeah, it's pretty much. They ran out of ideas.
Crash Bandicoot weapons.
No.
The fucking dubstep ray gun.
Yeah.
I love the superpowers though. I mean, like it defeated the purpose of cars in the game because
Yeah,
I never got into another car when
After
I could
super
leave
jumping?
fucking buildings. I'm flying in the sky. Why the fuck am I gonna take a car somewhere?
Why am I going to customize a car? I don't need it.
I don't need these cars. They're stupid. Like I don't even need a gang. I'm a fucking superhuman. I can literally tell you that the thing that sucked about Saints Row, where their franchise are down, is I can play Saints Row 4 for 12 hours straight without dying once.
Yeah.
I will not die in Saints Row 4 ever, because literally, like, you can't die. It's a sandbox game. It's a sandbox game. It became that, and it's horrible. It's like Crackdown.
Oh my fuck. I only play
You play
Crackdown
Crackdown
once.
solely due to the fact that you like jumping over fucking buildings.
Yeah.
And
There's
building
no
up,
other.
like-
I like to. It's Crackdown to me was like Pac-Man because all you did was jump everywhere and collect orbs. That was the most entertaining thing in the whole game was collecting the orbs.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Ha.
But I trailed off hardcore.
Crackdown, like, fuck, I had the first... I never played the second one or the third one. Did it have a third one?
Third one hasn't come out yet. It was
Okay.
supposed to come out in December, but they pushed it back.
I haven't played the second one, but I played the first one.
I did.
But I did, like, the whole story. I didn't know how to, like,
Leon.
do the story missions.
Yeah.
It was really confusing.
Yeah, it's. Oh, Leon's over there.
So, if anybody knows any connections at Rockstar, tell them to give us a call.
Rockstar.
Just keep throwing a bunch of ideas out. One of them's gonna stick.
One of them is like, someone's gonna contact us and be like, hey, so I heard this idea. I really liked
really
it.
cool.
And I got a lot of money and I'm Caucasian.
One of these high thoughts
What
is
if
gonna
they-
pay off.
What if they Twitter us, like, got you, fam?
That'd be cool. we wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know what they're talking about because
No.
GameStop will ruin us. It's the dark.
I met a guy at EA once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoodie.
It's not a connection though. He had a hoodie on.
Evil.
No. Alright.
So, what's mind trips this week?
Okay, for mind trips this week, we're gonna be discussing what fantasy world would you like to live in, like from movies or TV shows or video games. I would want to live in GTA's like universe, cause nothing is serious on TV. Like all the commercials and shit, they're just fucking retarded. And they have, on the radio, they have retarded fucking, like, legalized medical cocaine. That's funny.
So you would sit and
but-
watch TV all day in GTA.
Is that
Yeah.
worth like the
And
risk
then-
of dying every time you leave your house though?
Yeah, one person every month or two, like, just fucks everything up. And then, like, all the civilians are, like, they're fucking...
That place needs better gun control.
There's one guy a month that gets to walk around with a fucking missile launcher.
Don't touch my Second Amendment.
If you think about it, if GTA was in real time, really, I mean, maybe every like 6 to 8 minutes somebody fucks your shit up when you're playing. So you would expect maybe like 2 people to fuck your day up. They made the GTA on those kind of standards, you know? At least 2 people
Yeah, they
doing
say a
it.
person dies like every what? Like 4 minutes or something like that?
Yeah.
That's
So-
about accurate for GTA.
Yeah. So you'd be good.
Yeah.
You'd be fucked up.
And there's no kids at all, because never seen one in a GTA game.
There's no dogs either.
Yeah, there is.
Wait, no, cats?
5 had dogs and a lot of animals.
Franklin had dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about the dog.
Yeah.
Chop.
There was antelopes and shit. Like, and there was like sharks.
Were there
Remember when you
cats?
used to get attacked by wolves? No, that wasn't on MG.
Which game?
Okay, alright.
What game did you get attacked by? What was
I
it?
think
On
Uncharted.
what was that on? Like
Uncharted.
on
No.
fucking Call of Duty or whatever. When you could send your fucking dogs.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome. Death by fucking wolves. How did you die? Wolves. That was
That's a
big in
bitch
the
ass way to
1800s.
that's a bitch ass way to kill somebody.
Send wolves after them.
Go get him. That's like the closest thing to being like a Pokemon master. The only thing they didn't do was come out of the ball.
Oh shit. Stuff a ball with like peanut butter and throw it at somebody so the dog attacks it.
Hey.
So I'm split. Well, actually, no. I mean, just for fun, I would want to live in the Street Fighter world, specifically at like E Honda's bathhouse, just for a couple of days. I thought about wanting to live in one of the Mario worlds just because I think taking tunnels places would be fucking awesome. But like, if I had to like logically live somewhere, I don't know. I guess it would have to be like Shimu or something like that. Because I mean, Japan just seems pretty cool, and it seems the most normal.
Yeah, it does. Like Japan itself or in the game?
In the game.
Oh yeah, so Japan
Like I mean,
is-
it's the most mimic of like real life.
yeah.
Like it's not like all out. Like I wouldn't want to live in like a pixelated 8-bit game. That shit would piss me off because like, is this really the edge or is this the pixelation edge? I don't want to fall off the edge of the sidewalk. That would be inconvenient to twist my ankle because I misjudged the pixelation.
Oh shit.
And it would happen often.
Very often.
Especially when you're drunk. You drunk in a pixelated world?
Your legs don't even come apart.
Like, can you imagine, like, what your steak would look like in a pixelated world?
It'd be very upsetting.
With the knife, like, you know how fucking Zelda's sword looks. And you gotta cut your food with that? No, a smaller version than that, because of course you're not eating with a sword in a civilized society. That's the sword that your meat comes out on in the Brazilian steakhouse.
I always want to eat food off a sword.
Or like the basketball games where it was just literally like black dude, white dude, like there's no number on the jersey or anything. It's just like, how do you endorse that? You like black guy for the LA Lakers?
Go black guy.
No, not that black guy. The other black guy, the one with the other smear.
Being pixelated would suck. Oh man.
There was just one person playing basketball.
No, he's talking about basketball and pixelated systems, like NBA '85.
Plus, it's like all 2-dimensional. Like double dribble.
Double dribble. There you go.
Like you go forwards and backwards, and you can jump up if you feel like it. But there is no like other direction.
No.
That is your life at that point.
That'd be horrible. There's no forward or backward.
There's just forwards and backwards. There's no left and right. I mean, you have left and right until you go into like a detailed part of the world.
Like a cinematic.
So like once you get into your office building, you can only go forward and backwards and jump.
Like
But when you're on your roads, you can go this way and this way. Yeah,
like a cinematic.
forward, backwards, left, and right.
Forever.
Every week you get 5 cinematics.
Yeah, you can't do cardinal directions though. I mean, like you can't go like southwest or anything like that. No, that's not happening. Thumbsticks weren't invented yet. Sorry.
You know where I would live? Minecraft. I would live in Minecraft because
I think a lot of people would live in Minecraft. I think Minecraft would be very crowded.
Does it have to be games or did you say TV shows too?
It can be anything.
Because if it had to be a TV show, it would be Three's Company. Because one thing I've always wanted in my entire life, but I've never, been in the situation to have it, is a neighbor that just comes in.
That'd be a lonely place though, because John Ritter and John and Mr.
Well, they don't have to be dead. They don't have to be dead. The landlord can be dead. I'm okay with that, but I want to... Okay.
So you're just going to be a squatter?
No. Here's what I
You're
want to do.
squatting after your dead landlord dies?
Alright, maybe not specifically Three's Company. I want to be in a 90s sitcom where I can be that neighbor who walks into someone's house. You don't say hi. You don't tell them you're coming over. You're just like, hey, George. You walk in and sit down. I want to be that neighbor. See, I get shot now, but in 70s and 80s sitcoms, you always did that. Your neighbor just came in. Doors never locked.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim. How's it going? I just sit down, start talking to him, go in the kitchen, make a sandwich, shit like that.
Oh, well, today was awfully great. Today I went to work and got it.
You have to have introduction music, though.
Yeah, like...
Every day you wake up doing intro music.
La la la.
Doo-doo. Simple life. It's a simple way. He's your neighbor guy.
Has AIDS.
And he's here to say, hello, I'm the neighbor guy. The neighbor guy.
The neighbor guy.
Filmed in front of a live studio audience.
With
The
AIDS.
neighbor guy. Why do I have to have AIDS? I'm talking about being a regular neighbor guy. I don't want AIDS.
But it fits so well in the rhyme.
No.
Did you hear yourself?
Where the fuck did this go?
I was doing my neighbor guy theme song and he kept saying AIDS.
I'm right here and I didn't even see any of that happen. Did I freaking... I don't know.
I think you zoned out for a second.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, Derek, I don't have AIDS.
I know you don't have AIDS. I mean...
Men.
I just wanted to make it fun.
That's a tough subject for a live studio audience.
Yeah. Oh. That's the sound they make.
I feel bad now.
Say something shocking.
Hey.
Filmed in front of a live studio audience. I'm on a laugh track.
Like, say a sentence and I'll, like, react. Like, I don't want to get hit by the fine breath.
I got in trouble today at school. It's gonna be like a 90s sitcom, so like it's a kid talking to his dad. I got into a fight at school today, Dad. Alright, so
No, not yet.
we got more.
Say something funny.
Cheeseburger. Toast. Toast.
It was Billy.
It was Billy. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I used to be a normal person.
Ah, damn it. Horse shit.
He's Billy.
No.
Yeah.
We're doing a 90s theme show, so you're like, who dropped the plunger in the toilet? And I'd be like, it was Billy. And then we pause and the credits roll.
Alright.
There you go.
Okay. Who ate all the macaroni?
It was off. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay. You're good.
Okay, hold on, wait. Alright. Jimmy! Who ate all the macaroni?
It was Billy.
Holy shit. We have an audience.
So I went to the store today and guess who I saw?
Oh, you were doing the thing. Sorry.
No, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, think of another one.
I'm so ready.
What's another one from a 90s show? With a laugh track.
Did you miss me? Did you? Hold on, wait. Fuck. Well, Al. Okay. Did you miss me, Al? With every bullet so far.
Okay. So you say, did you miss me out? I'll say with every bullet so far.
Okay, do I have to make a female voice?
No.
Because it's...
Whatever you want to do.
Okay. Did you miss me, Al?
With every single bullet I shot. Oh, shit. Alright. So I'm going to have fun with lab tracks soon.
That was awesome.
So before we go, we wanted to talk to you guys about our expansion of our network, the Smoking Table Network.
Yes.
Or in French, El Smoking Table Network.
Or listen to us carefully because we don't want to get sued. TSTN.
DSTN.
Not the other place that's owned by ABC and Walt Disney. Disney's out to get us, man, in everything we do. But it's TSTN. The Smoking Table Network. And we're all going to go ahead and, in our own branches of interest, run a blog connected to our Smoking Table mini media outlets.
Yes.
So, I guess I'll start. Mine is going to be a blog that kind of expands a little bit further in the social, economical, and political department. More so an expansion on weed news, maybe even a deeper conversation of the weed news topics. The only requirement, I'm not going to say it's a requirement, it's a request. Get high. Take time, search your mind, your heart, and your soul, and engage. I'll ask questions. I would like for everybody to take the opportunity to kind of consider and add to the conversation. Because, I mean, I feel like in this time and age that we live in where there's so much division, people don't understand the power of conversation as far as bridging gaps and bringing people closer together. So that is what my blog, which will be Daily J with J Daily, will be all about. So look for that on Tumblr.
My blog that I'm gonna start, it's gonna be String Theory with the Jedi. It's gonna be about music and shit. There's a lot of things happening. Like fucking Guns N' Roses is having a reunion tour. Like all the original members.
Slash and Axel?
Yeah. Yeah, we talked to them. And one of my favorite bands, they just made a new album, Breaking Benjamin. But he like fired all the other ones because they like fucking... They remixed the song without his permission.
I'd be pissed.
And then he made a new band.
So you're gonna blog about music?
Yeah.
And
it's gonna be called...
Wars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, I was asking you.
Oh. I like the new movie.
I do too.
Kitchen Nightmares is funny. It's a funny show.
I mean, you could blog about Star Wars if you want to. I mean, the trilogy basically sets you up for the next couple of years.
Yeah, you got a lot of material coming up.
I'm so good. I'm so ready.
But I will help you with the blogging because I know you're
Okay.
an amateur blogger.
Yeah.
Not an amateur. I feel like amateur is a horrible word to use. You're
Not really. Amateur porn is awesome.
amateur porn is awesome, but porn has dirtied the word amateur because now you think of an amateur skier, and I just go straight to amateur porn. Amateur anything. You. Now I'm just thinking about porn. All right, so. All right. So my blog. Porn. Will be about my blog will be Smoking Movies with Dre. That's what it is. Yeah, there you go. Where I pretty much just talk about movies and TV shows and getting high while watching said movies and TV shows. There'll be a lot of posts about movies.
I'm excited for the new Batman versus Superman.
I'm excited about that.
I seen the new. They have a new trailer.
Really?
Yeah, today it came out.
I'm gonna have to watch that. Alright, so
So I guess Dre has to go watch that. So we should wrap this up. But expanding our minds and expanding our networks to bring more stuff to you. I mean, granted, our following is growing slowly but steady. I mean, it is slowly but steady. But I mean, we do it for the love. So
we do.
whether you listen or not, we'll be here. We'll always be here.
like a grandpa.
Like Patrick Swayze.
Whenever you're ready to love us, we'll be here.
When you want my love, you got it. When you need my love, you got it. I won't hide it.
So that's us. We'll send you we'll put the links on the original podcast, on the original blog, so you guys can check out our new individual blogs. We're going solo part-time.
I
Yeah.
just sang. That's bad.
Yeah, no, it was good that you sang.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Got it off your chest.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's been us from the smoking table. I'm Dre.
I'm Jay.
I'm Derek the Jedi.
Have a good fucking night.
Yes.
Clap. Toast. Toast or strudel.